Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. What if the love story didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling after love between fairy and devil shook the world? Fans thought Esther Yu and Wang were unforgettable. But now, a new wave is rising. Esther Yu and Yu, once just co-stars, are suddenly at the center of whispers, glances, and moments that feel a little too real. So, is this just another on-screen illusion? Or something much deeper? It all started quietly, almost too quietly for something this powerful. After wrapping up their latest project together, Esther Yu and Yu didn't immediately trend like typical C-drama couples. There were no explosive headlines, no viral dating confirmations. Instead, what fans got was something far more dangerous: subtle chemistry. Behind-the-scenes clips began surfacing online. Not the scripted kind, the real ones. The kind where Esther laughs a little longer than usual, where Yu looks at her like he's trying to memorize the moment. Fans quickly noticed the difference. This wasn't just acting anymore. This felt personal. On Weibo, discussions exploded overnight. Keywords like Esther Yu chemistry and are they dating started climbing the trending charts. Fan edits flooded TikTok and YouTube, highlighting every glance, every accidental touch, every soft smile that didn't seem part of the script. And then came the interviews. When asked about their working relationship, Esther didn't give the usual polished answer. She paused, smiled, and said, "He understands me," in a way that surprised me. That single sentence sent shockwaves through the phantom. Yu, on the other hand, stayed calm, but his words carried weight. Filming with Esther felt natural. Too natural sometimes. Too natural. That phrase lingered. Because in the world of C-drama, where fans' advice and scripted romance are part of the game, too natural is not something actors say lightly. And just when fans thought they were reading too much into it, something even more unexpected happened. Which brings us to the moment that changed everything. It wasn't a red carpet. It wasn't an official event. It was something much simpler and somehow much more revealing. A fan-captured video, grainy, slightly shaky, taken from a distance, but clear enough to ignite a wildfire. Esther Yu and Yu were seen walking side by side after what appeared to be a private schedule. No managers hovering closely, no obvious cameras around them. Just the two of them, talking, laughing, completely at ease. At one point, Esther lightly tapped his arm, something small, almost insignificant. But he used reaction. He turned to her instantly, smiling in a way fans had never quite seen before. Not the polished actor smile. Not the I'm on camera expression. This was softer, warmer, real. Within hours, the clip spread across platforms. TikTok edits labeled them as the couple we didn't expect but needed. Twitter threads analyzed body language like it was a science. Even longtime fans who were skeptical at first started to question what they were seeing. Because here's the thing, fans know the difference. They've seen hundreds of on-screen couples, countless promotional interactions. They know when it's fanservice. They know when it's acting. And this didn't look like either. But as the excitement grew, so did the silence. No official statements. No denials. No confirmations. Just nothing. And in the world of celebrity culture, silence can be louder than any announcement. But just when the mystery seemed impossible to decode, insiders began to speak. According to industry whispers, nothing officially confirmed, but impossible to ignore. Esther Yu and Yu had grown unexpectedly close during filming. Not in a dramatic, headline-grabbing way, but in the quiet, Everyday moments that no one sees. Shared meals after long shooting days. Conversations that stretched late into the night. A comfort level that didn't need cameras to exist. One anonymous staff member reportedly shared that the two had a natural rhythm, often choosing to stay on set even after their scenes were done just to talk, to laugh, to be around each other. And perhaps the most telling detail, they don't act differently when cameras are off. For fans, that line hit hard. Because in an industry built on illusion, authenticity is rare. And when it appears even in the smallest ways, it changes everything. Still, both Esther and he remain silent. No labels. No confirmations. Just moments, memories, and a growing feeling among fans that something real might be unfolding, slowly, quietly, away from the spotlight. And maybe, that's exactly what makes the story so captivating. In a world where love stories are often written, directed, and edited for us, Esther you and he's connection feels different. It's not loud. It's not forced. It doesn't beg for attention. Instead, it lingers in the small things, the pauses, the glances, the unspoken understanding between two people who found something unexpected in each other. Maybe they're just close friends. Maybe there's something more. But perhaps the real reason fans can't look away is because this doesn't feel like a performance. It feels like a story that's still being written. And for once, we're not watching characters fall in love. We're watching two real people, possibly finding something they never planned for. So what do you think? Are Esther you and he just another on-screen duo? Or is this the beginning of something real? Drop your thoughts below, because this story might just be getting started.